points, no doubt. Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. He dishes it to Crawford. Beal with the steal. Feeds it to Aldridge. Passes to Beal. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And now a 9-point 76ers lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Jared Sullinger.
A different look for the Clippers. Charnell Stokes, he's checked in for Drummond. Sullinger comes in for Cole Aldridge. And it's Foy in for Jamal Crawford. Now, here is Foy. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Rubio outside. He kicks to Aldridge. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. Now, here's Aldridge. Levine dishes to Aldridge. Good D by Sullinger.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
Winslow wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Jackson with it. Now Smith defending. Jackson kicks to Foy. Out left to the wing. He hit Sullinger with the drive. Nice D from Aldridge. Shot from the top of the key. The offensive rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
What a performance from Beal here. He's got 13 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
And as we welcome you. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Los Angeles ball.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Drummond a screen. Now here's Crawford. For the three. Drummond dishes to Crawford. Back to Drummond. To the right side. Crowder kicks to Sullinger. From deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And for Levine in his dunking, if you saw him in college or last season, you knew he was a very special player in the air.
Well, Levine can be one of the great all-time dunkers with his height and ability to lift off. He gets airborne so effortlessly that there are few that can match his power and finesse once he's airborne.
Sullinger passes to Drummond. Jackson has the open look. The shot is good off the backboard.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Jackson against Smith. Dishes to Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Drummond a screen. Crowder dishes to Crawford. Lets it go with the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Pass to Levine. 6 to shoot. Winslow. Drops in the tray. Winslow's got 5 points so far.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not? You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The jump hook. Levine kicks to Winslow. Another three for Philadelphia.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Drummond a screen. Crowder kicks to Crawford. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Sullinger with the bucket.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
The 76ers leading by 16. And here's Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Screen by Smith. And the dunk by Winslow.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Sullinger, no good.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Now here is Smith. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Knocked away. Stolen by Winslow. Mejri defended by Crowder. In the corner, Winslow with it. Smith kicks to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Crowder pulls it in. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated in how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability.